let's have a look. Let's have a look at Femke Bowl. We've got this on slow-mo so we can check out the form. And this is a 400-meter indoor record. So in my opinion, the indoor 400 is slower than an outdoor. All right, so we have the epic result here of Kracholilililova. That's her today. And this is her back in the day, just running these amazing times. All right, so this is Jarmila Kracholililova. All right, and some people say, "Oh, look, she's like very androgenic. She's using juice. She's never ever failed a drugs test." All right, her coach said it was vitamin B12 injections and good genetics, and she worked on a farm as a kid. And she could throw a pitchfork as far as a man when she was 12. And there's nothing wrong with that, all right? And so I agree. If you've never tested positive for drugs, do drugs even help a 400-meter runner? Do drugs even help you run fast? I don't know. I asked my family doctor, and the doctor said no. So this is the current records for 400. So you have Marita Koch, this lady over here. So looking very lean and androgenic. And then you have Jarmila, second fastest time ever. This is a 400. And you have Olga, Charnay, Kathy Freeman, the Australian. And, so let's look at the countries, all right? So Germany doesn't use drugs. This country here is, I'm not sure what country that is. French don't use drugs. URS, I think that's the Soviet Union. Definitely no. Someone called Olga from the Soviet Union running a 48.25. I'm calling full natty on that. Charnay, probably just some dreadlocks. Kathy Freeman. Australians, we definitely don't take drugs. We hardly even drink beer over here. All right, we are living in a very, very clean culture here in Australia. Sanye, Americans don't take drugs. Sydney, if your name's called Sydney, you got to be natty. Yeah, so if you scroll down the history, URS, Soviet Union, Maria, and then we have Femke Bowl, Netherlands, Holland, Dutchies don't. There's not a big drug culture in Holland or anything like that. Go to Amsterdam, everyone's like, hey, you want to score some fruit? So we just don't live in a drug culture here in Amsterdam, in Holland, all right? And Jamaica, the Jamaicans are natty. So I'm calling it natty, all right? This is a 400 meters progression, and indoor. Is that Appledorn? Anyway, so let's go back to following the technique here. What can we learn here? How can you run, world record pace, or up there with the greats of 400 meter history, and still be clapping and smiling as you cross the line? Let's look at the technique, all right? It's all about the heels, okay? Look how high her heels go, okay? If you can run with high heels, you can run these world record or close to world record 400 meter splits, okay? So we're opening 200 meter split, we've got 23.6 seconds. In the final, we've got 20. So she's done, So she could have even gone a little bit quicker, all right? She's got no one really pushing her. She's in a league of her own, okay? League of her own. And so I think it's natural. Drugs don't work, and drugs definitely don't work in runners, okay? There's nothing you could take that makes you run faster. Maybe coffee, but coffee's not really a drug. It's like a drink, so if you're drinking it, it's fine. It's not really a drug, is it? It's a beverage, all right? So you can just see, and also wearing neon, and just got the good heel kick there, got low knees, relaxed upper body. She's on the outside. She comes in, so, and just straight up natty, man. I just guys, let's stop with the crazy accusations, all right? Runners don't dope. Yes, cyclists did back in Lance Armstrong days, but now everything is clean. Everything is clean today, all right? We got rid of Lance. We got rid of the bad apple. Everything is all A-okay, okay? Lance was the first guy to use drugs in cycling and the last guy to use drugs in cycling. Pretty much pro sport. It started and finished with Lance Armstrong. He had his team bus where he was very, it was full-on sophisticated. They would crush the syringe there in a Coke can. Talk about sophistication there. So, and look at the, not even straining the face. Look at that. She's looking like she's doing the warm-up, okay? Looks like she's doing the warm-up. There's absolutely, I think this actually is the warm-up. These girls are doing a bit of a warm-up for TikTok. This is a bit of a TikTok boomerang effect. And you can sort of see there's no real exertion in the face there, okay? Opening split, 23.5, 200 metre. Nothing to see here. I run that. Yeah, park run, the last K. So, you sort of see the physiology there. She looks like a vegan, doesn't she? Femke looks like a vegan, high carb, low fat. Looks like she's doing my protocols. There's not much fat on her at all. She's just quite slim and, feminine looking with that tapered sort of waist and glute, so, and look at the girl behind her would definitely be stronger in the gym. But you see here, Femke, lightweight helps, okay? Lightweight helps. And then she's coming across the line, in a big lead there. So, but you don't really see much strain, do you? All right, where's the strain? Okay, this is the warm-up for TikTok, new women's indoor world record. So again, people say that indoor track is slower. She doesn't even look, she's smiling. She's like, she looks super. How fresh does she look? Okay, again, this is for TikTok. So a quite low body fat, but still her face doesn't look like full androgenic. And she was, the 5th place was almost 5 seconds slower. This is the Dutch National Championships. Wow, it's quite a big lead there from, and it was women's indoor top 10. So we can see there. This is, okay, so this is 49.24. So it was included on the overall outdoor times there. Okay, interesting. Wow, so imagine if you had Femke running up against Marita and Jamila in the outdoor track there, with some competition. How fast could she go? Throw in an Olga from Soviet Union, full natty bra, and you're good to go. But again, just to recap, just to stress the point, there is no drugs in running, definitely no drugs in Europe, and definitely no drugs in Holland. It is a drug-free society, a drug-free culture. You can sort of see here, this looks like some older content there, So just, it's just how it works, man. It takes years and years of hard work and consistent injury-free running to get up there. And there's just no temptation to take drugs. It's just all about your personality. People, it doesn't really matter if you come first place or not. People only care if you're a nice person, all right? The sponsors are like, are you a nice person? Then we'll give you some free shoes, okay? We'll give you some free shoes there. So Olympics is all about clean, fair sport, all right? There's no drugs at Olympics. I mean, there was when Lance Armstrong went there back 23 years ago. But again, we got rid of Lance. We got rid of drugs in sport. It's just how it is. Running. I'm just repeating myself, aren't I? Okay, look at that. There you go. That's the deal. Fantastic running there by Femke. Full natty bra. Dutchies don't dope. There's no drugs in the world today. It's all gone, done and dusted. It's just hard training. And let's say she did take drugs. How fast could she run? Drugs just don't work. Right? Drugs will not make you run fast. Gosh, people.